Zig Ziglar once said, "A goal properly set is halfway reached." If you're looking to understand what goals you should be setting for your social media channels and how to reach them, this is the video for you. We're going to be going over a simple 3-step process for setting, achieving, and maintaining your social media goals, no matter how big or how small they are. So over the last decade, I figured out a few concepts that I'm excited to share with you. So grab whatever device you like to take notes with and let's get started. Oh, wait, before I dive in, go ahead and like this video for me, as it helps us reach more people like yourself on YouTube, and subscribe if you find this type of content valuable. Okay, so when we talk about goal setting and achieving for social media, the first step is to set the goal. The goal should be specific and be in the form of from X to Y by when. Now, some of you are having flashbacks to algebra class right now and getting a little nervous. Anybody know why you shouldn't let advanced math intimidate you? Because it's as easy as pi. Get it? Get it? But don't panic. It's actually a pretty simple formula. Let's practice. A bad example of a social media goal would be something like, I want to increase my followers on Instagram. Now that's bad because it's too broad and simply lacks accountability. A better example of a social media goal is something like, I want to increase my followers on Instagram from 200 to 2,000 in the next 12 months. You see, by using the from X to Y by when formula, it leaves no room for broadness and forces you to be specific. From X forces you to actively understand where you are currently. So Y forces you to have a target, and by when holds you accountable by placing a date on your target. So if step 1 to create, achieve, and maintain your social media goals is to create the goal, step number 2 is to list out the key performance indicators of that goal, also known as the KPIs. KPIs are metrics that indicate progress towards your goal. Your KPIs will look different depending on the goal. Here's a quick look at the most common broad social media goals for business today and typical KPIs associated with them. All right, the first is brand awareness. Things like posts per period, or how many posts you publish within a certain time frame, reach and impressions, how many people see your post, fan or follower count, which is how big is your social media community, engagement, what percentage of people who see your post actually engage via likes, comments, and shares. All right, the second broad social media goal we can look at is something like sales and lead generation. And some relevant KPIs to that goal are clicks. So how many people actually click through from your social media pages and posts to your website? The next KPI, revenue. How much revenue does traffic from social media channels actually generate? And lastly, conversion rate. How many people convert from social media into leads and sales? All right, the next broad social media goal we're gonna look at is customer support. A relevant KPI for customer support would be number of support inquiries. Is there a need for customer support via social media? Another KPI, response time. How fast are you responding to inquiries on social media? And once again, remember that when choosing your KPIs, they're gonna be different depending on the goal. These are just some of the most common ones typically used. So when choosing your KPIs, only focus on the ones that are actually indicators of progress. Don't ask, what are all the things we can do to achieve the goal? Ask, what are the fewest things necessary to achieve the goal? The pitfall that a ton of people fall into, including myself at one point, is spending time on KPIs that don't get them closer to reaching their goals. I mean, Facebook alone has over 20 metrics you can view when looking at data for your Facebook page, but not all of them are important to your goal. Okay, if step number 2 is to establish your KPIs, then step number 3 is to track results. Hear me out. To properly track your results, you must first know what results you want to track, your KPIs, and actively dedicate time to measure the performance. I mean, imagine wanting to lose 10 pounds by January, but you don't have a scale. You see, having goals only gets you halfway towards achieving them. Actually having the data to track if you are making progress over time gets you 75% towards achieving your goals. And actively tracking and adjusting your strategy to reach your goals, depending on the data you get you 100% there. Luckily, native social media insights and tools such as Google Analytics make tracking social media goals a breeze no matter what it is. Okay, that's all folks. A 3-step process to set, achieve, and maintain your social media goals, no matter how big or how small they are. If you found this video helpful, go ahead and smash the like button for me. Also, subscribe to get more content like this to help you grow online. So here's the question of the day. What are your social media goals? Leave a comment below and let me know. I'm Karan from LYFE Marketing. Until next time.